오래 기다리셨죠? 여기 있습니다. 주문하신 유리예요. 정품 확인을 위해 인증서를 발급해드리고 있는데 오너분의 성함은 어떻게 기재해드릴까요?
My name?
네, 인형을 가지시는 오너분의 성함으로 인증서를 발급해드리고 있습니다. 선물을 하실 예정이라면 받으시는 분의 성함을 가르쳐주세요.
Oh, no, it is a gift, but it's a Christmas gift for myself.
아, 그러시군요. 셀프 크리스마스 선물을 하시는 고객님도 많이 계세요. 성함을 불러주시겠어요?
Sure, my name is... And we're suddenly transported to the ending of Tales of Symphonia, where Lloyd looks at the tree and says, "The tree's name is..." Of course, everybody knows that it's Yggdrasil because, well, Symphonia and Fantasia are both based heavily on Norse mythology, and that was the world tree's name in that mythology. Still, why suddenly have Eri stop mid-sentence? I mean, her name is mentioned during dialogue at times. Not, spoken dialogue, but during written dialogue, so she's not even voiced. So you really have no reason to just suddenly cut off here.
자, 여기 있습니다. 오너분의 성함이 적힌 인증서예요. 이걸 가지고 계시면 언제든지 정품 확인은 물론 AS 요청을 하실 수 있어요.
Thank you.
구매하신 유리 타입은 여성들이 꿈꾸는 이상형의 남자라는 컨셉으로 발매된 인형이에요. 때문에 기존 인형들보다 훨씬 더 성숙하고 다부진 느낌의 페이스를 가졌죠.
This, of course, makes me wonder. Hobie Doll, the store, is, where Eri lives. Do the boys never pass by there, and do the employees not think, "Oh my god, the dolls are coming to life"? Or maybe they are thinking, "Oh, that must be the guy that the dolls are based off of." Maybe that's how they explain it to themselves.
집에서 박스를 열어보시면 분명 만족하실 거예요.
Okay, thank you. Christmas wasn't far off. The streets were decorated with Christmas lights, and I heard carol songs everywhere. I knew it was the adult line, but this is really heavy. It was much heavier than the other dolls I had at home. Well, Yuri is designed to be an adult, and being an adult is a very difficult thing to be. And you do always have to carry responsibility around you as an adult, so of course he would be heavy. I knew it was big, but I didn't know it would be this heavy. Exactly how much taller or bigger is Yuri compared to the other dolls? I mean, not, in height, but actual size. If you look at the doll display in Eri's room, he doesn't look that much bigger than the others. I kept on bumping into people on the streets with my huge shopping bag. I again had to stop walking and change arms. It's so hard to give myself a gift. I ended up stopping in the middle of the streets. My exhausted sigh turned into white fog in the cold air. Christmas carols echoed everywhere. It was the first Christmas after Grandpa died. Before... Oh god, here comes the snow effect. Before, Grandpa used to prepare Christmas gifts for me. But this year is different. I wanted to fill that empty spot somehow. So I decided to give myself a gift so it would at least feel like Christmas. Of course, my favorite present is a doll. Yuri, when we get home, I know the first thing I should say to you. Merry Christmas. Ow, I'm late! My socks! Where are my socks? I felt my head spin as the clock ticked away. I was busy as it is, but I couldn't find my damn socks. Yuri. Language.
옷장 두 번째 서랍에 넣어뒀잖아.
Really? I didn't see it?
아, 여기요, 마스터.
Yano held on tightly to the socks and came running out of my room. Thanks, Yano, you're the best. I love you.
야,
I hugged Yano tightly and hurried to the front door. After I let him go, Yano stood there with his face red, but I couldn't care about him. Oh, my things. Did you see the thing I was holding on to just now?
정신을 어디다 팔고 다니는 겁니까? 자, 여기요. TV 위에 올려두셨더군요.
Lance followed me to the front door and held out the shopping bag. He was frowning. Thanks, Lance. Nag me when I get back home. I'm really late.
야, 어차피 늦은 거 아예 확 늦게 가면 안 돼?
That would be incredibly rude. Red, who was leaning on the sofa, raised his head and yelled towards the door.
확실히 파격적인 선택이긴 한데 그러기에는 오너의 안전이 걱정된다. 확실히 그 선생은 정상이 아닌 것 같습니다. 대체 어떻게 선생님이 된 건지 그 아카데미의 선생을 뽑는 기준을 알고 싶을 정도군요.
They base it on how hot the teacher is. Duh. Just take a look at Yuri and Yujin.
왜 내 쪽을 바라보며 말하는 건데?
Because you're beautiful.
딱히 의도하지는 않았습니다만 왜? 찔리십니까?
1-0 too many on that too.
그나저나 미안해 달링. 하필이면 지금 내 리무진이 수리 중이야.
No, why are you sorry? Anyway, I hope the repairs don't cost much. I'm worried. Yuri's limo broke down recently. I heard there was a problem with the engine. Anyway, the limo is in the shop right now, but they said it'll take some time since it's a rare model.
괜찮아. 큰 고장은 아니라고 했으니까. 그래도 차가 얼른 고쳐져야 마이 허니를 태우고 아카데미에 가는데 그냥 새로 살까?
Yuri talked as if he was choosing his breakfast. That's ridiculous. Do you think I'll almost some doll's eyelashes? Considering the eyelashes would probably come from Hobby Doll, they would likely cost a fortune anyway, so yes? Why don't you take the chance and get in the habit of taking the bus?
됐어. 버스를 타느니 난 아예 출근을 하지 않겠어.
So stubborn. Darn, I should really go now. Guys, see you at the academy.
마스터, 조심하세요.
조심해서 가. 넘어지지 말고.
I left the front door as the boys waved to me. As soon as I came out, I ran to the bus station at full speed. Why do I have to suffer like this in the morning? To be honest, there was a reason why I made such a fuss in the morning. To start the story, I have to go back to when I woke up earlier. Minor tip for writing, be it a story or dialogue in a game. Try to not repeat your sentences or let them end in the same way. It sounds stupid in the long run. What? Who's calling me at this hour? An ad? Yes, hello?
헤어드라이기, 에센스. 그리고 또 빠진 게 무엇이?
Hello? Excuse me, but who is this?
아, 구두약도 있어야 하겠군. 아, 정말 귀찮군. 지금이라도 거절해버릴까? 고민되는군.
Hello?
일단 지금 말한 것들을 들고 30분 내로 양호실로 와.
Wait, who are you to call me at?
혹여 늦을 생각은 하지도 말길. 너 때문에 내가 약속에 늦으면 한 번 더 이 귀찮은 일을 해야 하거든. 그래, 만약 늦었다간 널 다음번 실험 실습 대상으로 쓰면 되겠군.
And he hung up. Wait, what was that? In the infirmary? Wait, that was Mr. Yujin? No, wait, think about it. Why would he call me in the morning? It's definitely a prank call. But it was very much like Mr. Yujin to abruptly hang up after finishing his business. Again? Oh, sorry now. Yeah, hello.
야, 너 어떻게 됐어? 살아있냐?
What's all this about? It's only morning, you know.
그건 내가 하고 싶은 말이야. 너 혹시 무슨 사고라도 쳤니?
What?
유진 선생님이 네 전화번호를 가르쳐달라고 나한테 전화를 했단 말이야. 그것도 이 이른 새벽에.
Mr. Yujin called you? How?
나 학생이잖아. 연락처는 명부에 적혀있거든. 그걸 보고 연락을 한 것 같은데 아침에 나 그 전화 받고 심장 떨어질 뻔했다니까. 내가 네 번호는 왜 묻냐고 물어봐도 묵묵부답이던데? 게다가 아침이라 그런지 목소리가 더 음산하더라. 너 괜찮은 거야?
I didn't hear what you said. So that was really Mr. Yujin? So if I don't arrive at the infirmary in the next 30 minutes, I become the next specimen. Sorry, I have to go. I think this is an emergency.
뭐? 너 괜찮아?
Mr. Yujin calling me in the morning. This is so not my day. The bus to the academy arrived at the station. It was still early, but the bus was still packed. Huh? The bus is normally empty at this hour. It's still early, so there should be less people. Slight lag here, sorry. Catch up. Why are there so many people? Why? I got on the bus wondering why. I soon found out the reason after listening in on the bus driver's radio message. The previous bus broke down. So people who didn't get on that bus got on this one. Well, this is really not my day. Mr. Yujin, I'm here. Barely got here on time.
안 늦기는 무슨 30초나 초과다.
Please, forgive me.
그나저나 마른 것들은 가져왔나?
Yes, here you go. I caught my breath and handed him the shopping bag I brought.
물건은 맞게 잘 가져왔군. 여기서 잠깐 기다려. 나 잠시 화장실에 다녀오지.
Huh? Okay. Mr. Yujin took the things I brought and left the room. I was still panting like hell and plopped down on the infirmary bed, barely able to stand up. Thank God. But what's going on? After getting off that packed bus, I ran across the playground full speed. I felt my muscles creaking and screaming for suddenly overworking them. That reminds me I should go back onto the exercise bike. But why did he call me? There were so many questions I wanted to ask Mr. Yujin when he comes back, but I soon shook my head. He would never give me proper answers. No, he would never. Instead, I don't know what he'll do to me if I ask. They say ignorance is bliss. Huh? I got down from the bed and went by his desk. Mr. Yujin's lover, Beatrice, was standing there. What is that? A veil? Beatrice always shines because Mr. Yujin carefully wipes her clean every time. It's her duty to stand quietly by his desk and watch all the kids come into the infirmary. Plus, she makes the place spooky. But today, Beatrice was wearing a large veil that covered her face. You know, the last place I saw in the video game where something was standing with a veil was a Let's Play of Outlast Whistleblower. And Gluskin. Yeah. Actually, not her face, but her skull. But what's with the veil? The moment I was about to touch her veil,
화가 난 그녀를 달랠 자신이 없으면 그대로 있는 게 좋을 거야.
oh, Mr. Yujin, why do you have this? Oh my god! Mr. Yujin closed the door and slowly walked inside. Mr. Yujin, what are you wearing right now? A black suit and a blue tie. For some reason, his hair was cleanly tied back too. Mr. Yujin looks a bit like Yuri right now. Of course, he feels completely different, but he looks like a proper adult.
역시 이 옷은 언제 입어도 불편하군. 이런 쓸데없는 격식은 누가 만든 건지. 어차피 거절하고 올 건데 편하게 입고 가면 안 되나?
Mr. Yujin frowned. He was complaining, but he still looked handsome in them. I've never seen him like this before. No, I don't think anyone in the academy saw him like this before. Mr. Yujin, where are you going wearing that suit?
뭐? 너에겐 말해도 괜찮겠지? 오늘 너한테 말해둘 것도 있으니까 말이야.
What? What does he want me to do now? I suddenly felt nervous. No, just pretend I didn't ask you that.
오늘 점심시간에 약속이 있어서 잠시 양호실을 비워야 해. 환자들이야 대충 선반에 있는 아무 약이나 던져주면 되는데 문제는 베아트리체야.
What?
그녀는 한 번도 점심시간에 혼자 있던 적이 없거든. 그러니까 오늘은 네가 나 대신 점심시간에 여기에 와서 그녀의 말벗이 되어주도록 해.
Why would I ever talk with a skeleton model during the sacred lunch period? I mean, why would I not? Yeah, don't worry. I saw his eyes glare at me behind his glasses. I can't ever beat Mr. Yujin because he's so scary. I silently lamented my wretched life. I have no idea why today is going so badly. Leave Beatrice to me! Are you going somewhere far? Mr. Yujin would never leave Beatrice in someone else's hands. But asking me this favor means he has to do something that's much more important.
응? 아니, 뭐 그런 건 아니야. 그냥 맞선을 보는 것뿐이야.
Oh, I see you're gone. What? My mouth dropped. Did I just hear wrong? But Mr. Yujin looked calm.
시끄러워. 조용히 하지 않으면 다음 달 생체 실험에 비실험자가 되는 영광을 누리게 해주지.
Mr. Yujin frowned as he covered his ears with both hands. I'm sorry, I couldn't help myself. But if I didn't hear wrong, Mr. Yujin, you're going on a blind date?
그래.
A huge alarm just went off in my head. It must be true, seeing him answer so confidently. It doesn't make sense. The great Mr. Yujin going on a blind date? And he actually dressed up for it? Yeah, unfortunately we're not gonna see a portrait of Yujin actually dressed up. It's a minor thing, but oh well. I now know why he wanted a hairdryer, essence, and shoe polish for the morning. He was getting ready to meet a woman. But it was a bit weird. I thought Mr. Yujin was completely devoted to Beatrice. I didn't understand how he could go on a blind date while Beatrice is still here. Or maybe he's more normal than I thought he was. Mr. Yujin, if you're going on a blind date, does that mean you're leaving Beatrice?
무슨 말도 안 되는 소리지? 아침 잘못 먹었나? 내가 베아트리체를 배신할 것 같아?
But you just said you were going on a blind date. Doesn't that mean you're going to see another woman?
하나만 알고 둘은 모르는군. 난 베아트리체를 지키기 위해 나가는 거다. 이번에 준비된 선을 보지 않으면 베아트리체에게 위협을 가하겠다는 협박이 있었거든.
That was more shocking than the fact that he was going on a blind date. Who in the world would threaten Mr. Yujin? Well, they're more threatening Beatrice with harm, but he cares more so. And it's actually working! I was curious who made him yield like this. That person must be great! Threatening you... he must have some major guts. Or else he would never provoke Mr. Yujin. Mr. Yujin fixed his glasses. He looked very uncomfortable.
확실히 간이 배 밖으로 나온 사람들이긴 하지. 나도 제어가 안 되거든.
Them? It's not just one?
그래, 여러 명이야. 우리 가족은 쓸데없이 머릿수만 많으니까.
Family? I heard something unexpected coming out of Mr. Yujin's mouth. I guess he has family, but I never knew he'd be tied to them. I always thought he ran away from home or something. Your family set up the blind date?
그래, 안 그러면 누가 나한테 이런 이야기를 할 수 있다고 생각하지?
No, I thought your colleagues or friends made you... I did say it, but I immediately realized it didn't make any sense. Not even a colleague or a friend would make Mr. Yujin go on a blind date. I understand they're making you go on a blind date, but then what's that? I pointed towards Beatrice covered in a veil. I felt sorry for her somehow after hearing the whole story.
아무래도 다른 여자들을 만나러 가기 위해 이렇게 단장을 하는 모습을 보면 사정을 알더라도 그녀는 속상하겠지. 이렇게 해두면 이런 내 모습을 눈에 담지 않아도 되겠지. 베아트리체에게 정말 못할 짓을 하고 있군. 난 나쁜 남자야.
Mr. Yujin said in a sad voice. A, not N. But I didn't see the tear-jerking soap opera here. I just saw an extremely handsome man talking to a skeleton model covered in a veil. The things I get to see. If you feel that bad, why don't you dress normally? Do you need to dress up if it's just for the sake of it?
나 혼자만의 일이라면 평소대로 내가 제일 좋아하는 백의를 입고 나가겠지. 하지만 난 베아트리체의 연인이지 않나. 나에겐 사랑하는 연인이 있다고 거절할 참인데 내가 그 자리에서 상대방에게 비웃음을 사게 되면 그건 내가 아니라 베아트리체에게 모욕을 주는 거야. 한마디로 내가 베아트리체의 격에 맞는 남자임을 증명하는 거다. 행여라도 베아트리체가 볼품없는 남자를 사귀는 여자란 생각을 하게 할 수는 없어.
Mr. Yujin's glasses twinkled. He was talking nonsense, but it was still cool. I don't think anyone would underestimate a skeleton model's taste just because you go out wearing a white gown. I barely stopped myself from saying this out loud. I don't know about anyone dissing Beatrice, but I guess if you dress up like that, she won't say you were impolite. Beatrice must be happy. Or rather, she might actually fall in love with him. Mr. Yujin looked really handsome in the suit, so he'll obviously be liked. Of course, she won't know she knows what she's thinking.
당연하지. 원래 남자는 사랑하는 여자를 위해 꾸밀 줄 아는 동물이거든.
God forbid a man dresses up just to make himself feel comfortable? Or just look good? I thought it was usually the opposite?
천만의 말씀. 남자는 진심으로 사랑하는 여자가 나타났을 때 비로소 자신의 매력을 발산하게 된다. 아름다운 외모만을 추구하는 겉모습만 화려한 남자는 속빈 강정일 뿐이야.
I immediately thought of Yuri. He's right, he looks good on the outside, but inside, he's empty. I felt bad after thinking about Yuri's loneliness. If Yuri's feeling that emptiness right now, it means he has no one he truly loves. Which was already previously established? Is that why? I can't help but compare Yuri with Mr. Yujin, who is sparkling in front of me. The huge wall I felt while talking with Yuri a couple days ago, I don't feel it at all from Mr. Yujin. It is odd, but Mr. Yujin does genuinely love Beatrice. I was a bit touched by his love for Beatrice. Will Yuri have a love like that? Well, if we continue doing well on his route, then yes. Then I have to come back when lunchtime comes, right? I looked at the clock and noticed it was already time for class. I did come earlier than usual, but time flies quickly in the morning.
이런, 시간이 벌써 이렇게 됐군. 그럼 오늘은 부탁하지. 내가 일러준 건 명심하고 내가 없을 동안 베아트리치의 기분이 상하지 않게 조심하도록 해.
I wanted to ask how I can check if a skeleton model's upset, but I stopped.
난 점심시간이 시작되면 바로 나가봐야 돼. 나갈 때 문을 잠궈놓고 가겠다. 열쇠는 수희에게 맡기고 갈 테니 달라고 하면 될 거야.
Okay, then good luck with the blind date.
오래 걸리진 않을 거다. 빨리 해치우고 돌아올 테니 점심시간 동안 꼼짝 말고 지키고 있어.
Okay. Minor thing, but I think this might be a translation issue. I'm not sure if Korea would call them blind dates, or if they are like, in Japan, the omiayis. You know, the ones where you meet a potential marriage candidate. Because a blind date somehow doesn't sound right for this. Mr. Yujin and Beatrice will probably share each other's passion until lunchtime comes. But if they do, she will likely see the suit, and then she will know what's up, and that will upset her. I should stop thinking about this. Looks like it'll be a rough day, a tough day. Let's just go to class.
어떻게 된 거야?
More lagging. Oh, I hate it so much. What?
오늘은 리무진이 없었잖아.
Oh, that?
아이스 프린스랑 병아리도 매일 타던 리무진이 아니라 버스를 타고 왔더라?
It's nothing. It's what it is. Mr. Yuri's limo broke down, so everyone came separately.
당분간 버스 정류장에 사람들이 몰리겠군.
리무진 수리가 언제 끝나는데? 한 일주일 걸리나?
Why are you asking?
만약 당분간 계속 버스를 타는 거라면 이참에 내 꿈을 잃어보려고. 이런 기회는 다시 없을 테니까.
Dreams?
버스 안에서 휘청거리다가 태희 선배 품 안으로 파고들기.
He'd need to have more arms than Vishnu then. Or was it Ganesha who had the various arms? Either way, he would need to have Cthulhu amount of arms to catch all the girls who are intent on falling into his arms. Soy's eyes were serious. She bore no shame about what just came out of her mouth.
경쟁률이 장난 아닐걸.
그러니까 미리 전략을 짜야지. 그래서 리무진은 언제 고쳐진대? 정보가 많을수록 유리해질 거야.
시험 볼 때도 그렇게 전략을 짜면 좋을 텐데.
시끄러. 그래서 리무진은 언제 고친대?
I don't know and I don't care. I won't be taking the limo anyway. I realized after taking the bus this morning, I think I'm better off just taking the bus.
왜? 너 매일 그거 타고 등교했잖아.
I'm tired of everyone staring at me. I don't think I'll ride it even if it gets fixed. Yeah, but then they'll stare at you like wondering why are you not on the limousine. Damned if you do, damned if you don't.
그럼
다른 사람들은?
Well, I don't really...
네가 모르다니 아쉽다.
Soy slouched her shoulders. On the other hand, Shimby quietly patted me on the back.
버스 타는 게 행복해?
Quite frankly, I'd be happy if I didn't have to go to school, but... I honestly feel much better on the bus than in the limo. Shimby seemed to choke up a bit and stroke my hair.
왜 굴러 들어온 목을 발로 차는 거야? 나 같으면 리무진에 타는 건 절대 포기 못할 텐데.
Ditto. Soy scolded me with a weak voice. My chance. I smiled awkwardly. But something bothered me more than being teased as the maid or taking the bus to school. Did Yuri come to school okay? I kept thinking about him saying he never wanted to win over someone's heart. After that, I kept on feeling frustrated and sorry for some reason. And I kept thinking about him saying he feels special about me. But I don't know what I feel right now.
연우야, 티켓이 2장 생겼는데 같이 가지 않을래? 굉장히 유명한 마에스트로가 나오는 연주회래. 연우야, 주말에 시간 있어? 이번에 나온 신인 밴드인데 콘서트가 굉장히 재미있대. 지금은 매진되어서 구할 수도 없는 표라고.
아, 네, 감사합니다. 이건 그 음악 수업 때문인가요?
Sure, let's use that excuse to go on a date with you. Yana looked uncomfortable surrounded by the girls. It was a familiar scene, but everyone looked more enthusiastic than usual. Is there something going on today?
음악 공연을 다녀오면 중간고사 때 음악 시험을 망쳐도 빵점이 되지 않아.
유리 선생님이 공연 다녀오면 가산점 준댔잖아. 사심과 성적을 동시에 채울 수 있는 기회긴 하지. 아침에 올 때 보니까 교문 앞에 서 있던 아이스 왕자 주변에도 바글바글 하던걸?
넌?
나?
태희 선배네 반에 갈 줄 알았는데.
I nodded at what Shinbi said. Come to think of it, I thought Soy would go to Tae's class first. Surprising.
난 그런 초보가 아니야. 아마 지금쯤 핫5 중 제일 바쁜 게 태희 선배일걸? 그런 와중에 선배에게 다가가도 지나가는 여학생 이 정도로밖에는 인식되지 못하는 법이지. 서두르지 말고 천천히 기회를 노리는 거야. 적들이 한눈을 판 사이에 매 움직임으로 낚아채는 거지.
Soy took out 2 tickets from her pocket and gave us a creepy smile. What concert is it? I saw the concert title on the tickets. Let's see... Classical concert for pregnant women. You have something to say, Soy? I don't know what Soy's planning, but I hope for Tae's safety.
아줌마, 여기요!
야, 밀지 마!
The daily war has started again. I'll get to miss this when I graduate. Oh no, you get to miss this. How terrible. You'll feel so lonely. I stood far from the counter by myself and was thinking about the far future.
너 여기서 뭐 하냐?
Oh, Red. Are you here for lunch? No, he's here to take a dump.
너는? 먹었어?
Oh, I was about to eat now, but I don't think I can. The cafeteria was about to explode. I found myself sighing.
그렇네. 매점을 2개 만들 생각은 없는 건가? 매번 이게 뭐야?
I agree.
아마 예산보다는 공간이 부족해서겠지. 이 아카데미엔 다른 매점을 만들 만한 장소가 없으니까.
Yeah, just get rid of an unused classroom or something. Yuri came and stood behind us.
안녕, 달링. 무사한 걸 보니 오늘 아침에 늦지 않고 잘 도착했나 보네.
Oh, Mr. Yuri. Are you planning to jump into the cafeteria war?
아니, 난 인스턴트는 안 좋아해. 오늘은 그냥 지나가던 중이야. 그런데 여기 이렇게 있어도 돼?
어?
여기 오기 전에 양호 선생님이 어디론가 나가는 걸 봤는데 날 보더니 너에 대한 걸 물었어. 반에 찾아가도 없다면서 어디 갔는지 아냐고 묻던데?
Right! I completely forgot. I was supposed to watch the infirmary when he left for his blind date. To be more exact, I was supposed to watch Beatrice. I forgot!
알려줘서 고맙다는 인사는 됐어. 그런데 그 선생님 어딜 가는 거야? 옷차림이 예사롭지 않던데?
Don't matter about that. Come with me and, take care of Beatrice. It's gonna make the lunch hour, pass a bit faster. I don't know. I evaded. Mr. Yujin didn't tell me to keep it as a secret. But it was his personal business, so I didn't want to blab about it.
양호 선생님이라면 그 해골 마니아를 말하는 거야? 왜? 그 선생님이 어떻게 입고 있었는데?
Thankfully, the cafeteria was too hectic for anyone to notice. Why would they even care if Red talked with Yuri so familiarly? I mean, it's Red. He does that. That's just his character. They probably wouldn't care. If Lance suddenly did it, I could see them being, concerned, because it's so different.
수트를 쫙 빼입고 있던 걸? 그렇게 차려입으니 정상인으로 보이더군.
정상인? 그 사람과 그 단어는 정말로 안 어울린다.
You're one to talk. Red looked as if he couldn't even imagine. He actually looks good if you see him in person.
너도 본 거야? 그보다 멋지다니. 진짜 궁금해지네. 무슨 일일까?
I don't know the exact details, but I just thought if Mr. Yujin dressed up like that every day, he might be able to compete with Mr. Yuri.
어허, 무슨 그런 재미없는 농담을. 아무리 수트를 차려입었다고 해도 본투비 남신인 이 몸의 아우라를 당할 순 없어. 나도 절제할 수 없을 정도니까. 난 신이 만든 예술품 그 자체라고.
Here we go again. Yuri's favorite thing to say.
너 총사령관 얘기 기억 안 나? 아카데미에서는 그 자뻑 좀 자제하라고 했잖아.
And what is Tay supposed to do about that in school?
자뻑이라니? 이건 호흡을 하는 것처럼 나에겐 너무나 자연스러운 거야. 지금 나에게 숨을 쉬지 말라고 하는 건가? 물론 너 같은 일반인은 전혀 이해하지 못하겠지.
숨 쉬는 거랑 그거랑 무슨 상관인지는 모르겠지만 난 일반인이 아니야. 엄청난 힘을 가진 용사님이시라고.
멋진 용사? 일단 비주얼부터 좀 더 가다듬어 보는 건 어때?
You two, please stop. I'm here too, you know. That makes you sound like you want some attention, Ellie. Two boys who look like they've just come out of TV are bickering about who is better. This is just torture. Why? As a plain maid, I will now go run my errand.
마이 허니? 그게 무슨 말이야? 마이 허니는 나와 같이 뮤즈에게서 축복받은 존재 그 자체라고. 달링의 사랑스러움은 내가 보증할게.
I don't need more lip service. I know well how plain I am. Well, I'll head off. Have to follow Mr. Yujin's orders. I said bye to both of them and headed to the infirmary. I thought I heard the two tell me something, but I couldn't hear them properly due to the noise of the cafeteria. Come to think of it, I'm surrounded by enormous people like Soy, Shinbi, and those boys. I think you mean gorgeous? Am I the most plain among all of them? This is gonna be a thing in her story, yes. Well, in Yuri's route. Quite honestly, she's cute. She's not beautiful, sure, but she's cute. I felt a bit better. Maybe I was made to run errands or be a maid. Huh. Made to be a maid. Well, it's nothing new. Nope, Mr. Yujin will be back, so let's hurry to the infirmary.